Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino, and we're looking at a beer that was sent to me from Steve in BC. This is one of the Fuggles Warlock Craftworks beers. This is their Persona's West Coast Common. So Persona's West Coast Common, probably one of the two beers out of the 20 he sent me that were the ones that screamed the least to me until I read the bottle. That being said, a common, most people would know common as the California Common, Anchor Steam beer. Anyway, what do we have here? 5.1% alcohol by volume on this 650 milliliter ale. This is made with Citra, Galaxy, Helga, Ella, Topaz, and Amarillo hops. So there's a lot of interesting hops in this. Some fairly new world, some like older world brewing, and not old world, but older world. Like Amarillo was the beginning of the craft beer revolution, basically, where Helga, Ella, and Galaxy are kind of newer per se. Well, I guess Galaxy, you can argue, is from the older bit too, used in a lot of things. We got the Michelob. We got the Michelob goblet here, the dimpled goblet, because as soon as you put a stem on it, it makes the glass worthwhile. No, it really doesn't, but hey. Alrighty. Actually, for a glass that hasn't been used in about 3 years, that's not much residue on the sides. Nice orange color. Look at that beautiful, beautiful color. Lots of haze, a little off-white head, a little snap, crack, pop to it. Looks beautiful. Smell. Some nice caramel and a little bit of molasses, but the hops on this are kind of strange because I'm getting a little bit of the lemon from the Amarillo, and I'm getting a little bit of that mango from the Galaxy, but I'm not too familiar with Helga or Ella as an aroma hop. But there's almost like a Twizzlers smell coming off there, almost like a licorice. Really interesting, really nice. Let's try it. Cheers. Okay. So, it smelled really sweet and fruity. There is a lot of sweetness that comes off on this, but there is a lot of caramel, and there is a good fruitiness. However, a lot more bitter than I'd expect. Resiny and bitter. I wouldn't have expected that with the hops in here either. All of the bitterness just sitting right at the back of the palate, sitting right on the back of the throat. Medium to light bodied, very fruity. You get some mango. You know what? A lot of that resininess kind of is like a lemon peel almost. You're getting that kind of lemon sourness, but at the same time oily and resiny. This is the fourth beer I've had from the BC packages, and it is the one I like the least of the four I've had from this BC package. It's not a bad beer, I just don't particularly enjoy the way it's attacking the back of my palate. I don't like that. We all have a different hop profile we like. I love I love myself some fruity hops, but this one just is not sitting properly for me on the back of my palate. It doesn't have the balance I'd like, because there's not enough sweetness to fight off that bitterness. If you're a big hop head, this actually works. This is actually hoppier than a lot of IPAs out there, in all honesty. At least a lot of IPAs here in Ontario. It is a fairly hoppy beer. And there is a lot of hop flavor. But it's just not the way I personally like it. Out of 10, give it a 6. I can drink it. It's just not really my thing. Thank you, Steve, for sending this out. Warlock and Fuggles Craftworks Personas. Excuse me. Oh, that got thicker. Oh, that got thicker. I guess it means I have to give it one more drink on camera. Yeah, that thickness just really added to the flavor I didn't like. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10, though. It's not a bad beer. So now I've loved one of the Fuggles and Warlocks beers, and I'm indifferent to this one. I could drink it. I just don't particularly like it because of the way it's drying out and attacking the back of my palate. Some people will love that. I'm not one of those people. Thank you, guys. Bye.